The Wise Guys TCG10 helps support the Wise Guys. Make sure you go to inkgaming.com and support the Wise Guys. What's going on, guys? It's Greg Farley from the Wise Guys. I'm here at my local store, and I'm here with the homie, the man, Armin Mehmedovic, and he ended up doing pretty well in the event. He got he bubbled in the 12th round of Nationals. He played Mekk-Knight Invoked, and he went 8-4. 8-4. Yep. Okay. So 12 rounds. He went 8-4. So let's jump into it. You know, you're the Mekk-Knight guy. So let's jump into it. He played 3 of those Alisters, those young homies. He played 3 of the Purple Nightfalls, 2 of the Blue Sky, and then 1 and 1. How was that one? It was good? So the life points were perfect. Okay. So it was perfect for being right on time whenever he needed it. He played 3 Kaijus. The Kaijus were pretty good. Came up for him in the clutch. He played 1 Ibli, which goes for an OTK, which I can explain, or if you have any comments, leave them down in the comments below. But this card is broken because of OTK. So it's an OTK. OTK, that's how you say OTK. Every time you give it to him. 18. So, funny story. Purgatrio. How many times did you Purgatrio? 18 times? You said 18? Yeah, it was hilarious. So he Purgatrioed somebody 18 times during the Nationals event, which was absolutely hilarious. Then moving into hand traps, he played so I saw this happening all day, and these are exactly what he needed to play. So his theory was to make them stop, and then as soon as they stopped, he killed them for stopping, which is exactly what those hand traps do. And then the Ibli combo is OTK every time. So it's pretty much what he walked people into over and over again, and those hand traps facilitated that. So he said he wouldn't change anything about that. You got 3 Meltdown, 2 Terraformings, and 3 Invocations. Yeah. How many times did negate Meltdown? Once or twice? Yeah. So what he was doing, from what I saw, was he would bait out the back row, and then when they bait out the back row, Invocation. Yeah. So that's what I saw. I saw it over and over and over again as we refocus. Something's going on with my focuser. Played 3 Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion was clutch. I think he plays the Thousand Eyes and the Millennium Eyes. He played 3 Mind Control. Mind Control was spicy because it basically clears the way and baits the counter traps. He played 2 Slumber, or is it 1 Slumber? Is it 1 or 2? 2? Okay. I don't remember. I think he changed one thing, so it may or may not be the one card. 2 Super Poly. Super Poly pretty much walks through Orchis and Salamangreat rather quickly, as well as Thunder Dragon. 3 Call by the Grave. 3 Call by the Grave was really good. Okay. Getting into that young side deck and extra deck. Getting into that young extra deck, we had the tokens. We had a bunch of Grinder Golem tokens. They can get out of here. We had a Underclock Taker. Underclock Taker for the OTK. Can OTK him every time. You know, with Underclock Taker and Purgatrio, you got stupid amount of combos, as well as clearing the way for a Boar Sword, etc., etc. Nightmare Phoenix is a fire. You had the Madness Invoker. All of these. No, he did not play any Orchis anywhere, so you don't have to worry about that. But this is mainly to get this out off of Mermaid. So you make those 2, make an Underclock, and then give them, and then make Purgatrio. Yeah. So if they had a board full of stuff and you couldn't quite kill him, Ibli was the OTK. every time. Again, if you need to have the combo explained, I can write it down in the comments below. Decode was strong. Sky Striker. Yeah. So versus Sky Striker, he used Decode Talker a lot. He said it came up 3 or 4 times, and that's how he beat Sky Striker, because he said that's the hardest matchup. Yeah. So Borosword, the Borosword Purgatrio combo is a 2-card combo. I think everybody pretty much knows it. You want to have those 2 on the board at the same time. Thousand Eyes, Turbate, Starving Venom for the super poly target. Forgot his name. Dragostapelia for Thunder Dragon. For Thunder Dragon. Broke. Yeah. Did it come up once or twice? Every time. He said it came up every match that he played Thunder Dragon. That card came up, as well as that one. So he could go into it twice, like 2 times. You know, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So he said he liked this one a lot. He said it was the most broken one of the day because it. I think it. We can zoom in on it real quick. It does something about targeting your face up with the Predaband Clowner. You can read it for yourself. But it definitely does something more than Starving Venom does, even though they're both very good. Yeah. Right on. But then we had Raging for the Droll Lock, in case he ever needed it. Double Purgatrio, because game time every time. He said he Purgatrioed somebody 18 times throughout the full 12 rounds. So that lets you know how often it was coming up. And then Mecha buff for when you go first. So when you go first, so they tell you to go first. Yeah. Yeah, maybe two or three times through the tournament, somebody would tell him to go first just to throw him on his heels. And he said it was working every time because the hand traps would get it back to his turn anyway. So he basically had the deck just like he wanted. To get into this side deck, he had 3 Pancratops, 3 of them things. Then he had 3 Lancia. Lancia was good. Yeah, so it was OTK. So as soon as you stop him, game. And it worked every single time, which I was there as a witness for 3 or 4 of them. Now, the swords for Thunder Dragon. So it was for Thunder Dragon to put all of them face down and to create a column. So we talked about this, I'm telling him, about a while ago. I had mentioned he was playing Book of Eclipse, and I said, why not play Swords of Concealing, because it creates a column for you to play in, and then to special the Mekk-Knights for the Mekk-Knight, and then to put more monsters on the board. So I know it was insane. I know for a fact it was insane when we were first talking about it, and it's come up every time in every event since. 3 Twin, and then 3 Reboot, because back row. So back row. So that's how you say back row in sign language. It was really, really broken. I don't think I saw him reboot anybody. Did you reboot anybody? I don't remember it. Altergeist? Alter? Yeah. So Altergeist got rebooted and then he killed them because they put everything on the board. Yeah. You can't, with Hextia. So, yeah. So reboot, I'm trying to interpret and do the video at the same time. But he rebooted, and then under Hextia, several times with Hextia, they can't, once Meltdown is on the field, they can't negate invocation. So then by the time he's rolling, it's already a thing and he's already gonna attack over everybody. So he said he did that 3 or 4 times himself. He said he played 2 matches against Altergeist, I believe. So yeah. So shout out to the homie. He's still the Mekk-Knight King. He's the best Mekk-Knight player in the United States, in my opinion. There's a few that are topped overseas, but he's the best in the United States. So shout out to him. Appreciate it, bro.